Well, I thought this was going to be a lengthy and interesting video, but the problem this thing had was it wouldn't run very long. Once the fuel got below a certain level, it would quit running, and I just figured out why. Now, I bought a new carburetor and everything, which is not bad. They're cheap. I mean, I'll hang on to this. But I went and dug around in there to see which fuel line is the fuel filter, and this is it. And then I realized why this thing wouldn't run. This thing plugs into that line there. So all it needs is for me to pull a little bit of length out of that and to plug this back in, and no need to replace the carburetor. I can put this all back together. So I think I'm going to run a new line anyway, a longer line, and then put this back together. I'll be right back. Okay, what I do is I cut a long wedge off of this, and then I stick it down in the hole, and I take these pliers that I bent with my torch, and I reach in there and I grab that tail and I just pull it down, and I keep pulling until I got enough out. So now I'm going to cut this square, put this back, plug back into that, and then I'm going to pull it back out where this whole filter will fit down in there without a whole bunch of extra hose. So I'm going to do that next. As a matter of fact, I'll put you in the foam cradle here and you can watch. I'll try to keep my hands as out of the way as I possibly can. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this belongs to a friend of mine at the end of my road who also has a YouTube channel. And his YouTube channel is Texas Psycho Billy. He does live streams, but he does live streams so late that I'm never awake for them. I go to bed really early, and I get up really early. Matter of fact, some of his live streams, he's doing his live streams. And that's about when I'm getting up having coffee. 2, 3 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, they sent me a new air filter. And that's how that goes. So what I'm gonna do now is get some gas, crank this up, and then give it a bit of a carburetor adjustment, because not many people have these carb adjustment tools. And tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and crack it open just a little bit, because they're usually choked down pretty good because EPA regulations. All right, let me go find some gas. I'll be right back. All right, I don't know that I can crank it. I don't know if I got enough arm to crank it, but we're gonna try. Oh, Jesus. My arm. Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, I gotta take this off so I can see what the hell I'm doing. I can't see well enough. I got it that time. You don't want to idle it up so high that turns at idle. Okay, I'm gonna let him know this is fixed, and sometime today I'll bring it back to him. All right, this has been heat treated, tempered, cleaned up, And now I'm fixing to go put it on a buffer and come back here. I got some handles started for it, but I gotta sand this and buff the nose, and then we're ready to epoxy these handles on. All right, be back in about, I don't know, 15, 16 hours.